Welcome, welcome. Woo! Welcome back.
Welcome, welcome.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Hello, hello, hello. This is where you say welcome.
Oh yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome,
Right.
Hot Shot Secret fan.
We've got storms rolling in from the right.
Living right day and night.
We're supposed to be powered by science
That's
here.
very true.
We better be able to get two people on what Charles about.
A lot of hard work that went into this. You know, it's something that we've been chasing for a year and a half to try to get this truck in the threes.
We are live.
We are live.
Welcome, welcome, welcome into Hot Shot Secret live on location, episode number.
146.
Wake up, Chad.
Yeah.
I'm Josh, and this is Chad.
Hello, everyone.
We're here in Tulma, Wisconsin for the Budweiser Dairyland Super National going on starting tonight, actually.
Yeah, excited about truck and tractor pull starting here. Finally seeing some action after being here since Monday.
That's right. We drove in Monday night for a Tuesday display at the local O'Reilly's, and then got settled in a little bit yesterday, and getting ready for the show starting tonight at 7 p.m. So welcome into our special on-location Facebook Live here from Tulma, Wisconsin. Be sure to comment below. Let us know what's going on. Let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah. Still looking for, was it South Dakota? Or was it North Dakota?
I believe it's South Dakota.
South Dakota, yeah.
Aaron's still looking for South Dakota.
Yeah.
And it looks like we got some people checking in already, so perfect. Glad to see it. The stream's working just fine. If it does cut out, we apologize, but we are kind of dealing with some Wi-Fi and all that on-location stuff. But Terry Howard checking in. To Haggerty as well from Columbus. And hello, Katie. Hello, wife. Glad to see it's working. That's good. Let us know if there's some issues, too. Seriously, if hard to hear or something like that, we'll make some adjustments, but we think we're looking pretty good right about now as we set up. So, again, we're streaming dual on Facebook and YouTube, watching the comments on both, so be sure to comment below. Let us know if you got any questions, want to know anything. Throughout the show, we're actually going to have we got an interview scheduled, hopefully before the end of the show here, and we might try to grab some other people too as they walk by and grab some other people. So, before the end of the show, we're going to give away some Diesel Extreme as our prize this week.
That's right. Giving away some Diesel Extreme this week. So hopefully you're the lucky winner. If you're watching and you are the winner, just put in your, say you're watching and we'll send you a t-shirt. So
That's right. That's right. We'll add some extra swag if we pick you live as well. So, just a way to thank all our fans for supporting us and watching us. You can enter that giveaway each and every week at hotshotsecret.com/giveaway. What are you giving away next week, Chad?
might be LX4. We haven't done that in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not getting you real well. I don't know. Could you?
Some LX4?
Maybe it's just me. I'm not hearing you real well. Even though I can see on the mixer. Sorry, let me see here. That sounds good. So that's
Okay.
good. I'm glad you guys can hear us just fine. I'm sorry if that's fine. We'll deal with it here on that part of it. But I just want to make sure everyone could hear both of us as well as we're coming here from you guys. Let's do some dealer shout-outs, Chad.
Yeah, so we have some dealer shout-outs. Granby Truck Shop in Hot Sulphur Springs, Colorado. Then FI CarQuest in FI Utah. Owner Tim sent that one in, so it's good to hear from them. We have A&S Series, Oil and Filter in Sun Valley, California. So 3 dealer shout-outs here today.
Yeah. And if you're not here at the poll, you should be checking out some TV this weekend. We got 2 all-girl garage shows, both of them at 11:30. Saturday featuring Stiction Eliminator, and Sunday featuring FR3. Again, both at 11:30 Eastern Time, All Girls Garage on Breton TV.
Yeah, chance
Sorry, Motor Trend TV.
chance to learn about, our two-step process there with Stiction Eliminator and FR3. So a good opportunity there.
Absolutely. Getting into it, events, obviously here in Tomah, Wisconsin, starting tonight. And then Kyle's on the road as well.
Yes, he's at the Holly Rocker.
Holly Rock Customs.
Rock Customs, yeah.
Summer Showdown. Sorry, Chad had to try to read my scribble that I put together before the show quick.
Cipher Josh code here. So that's 25th and 26th at the Virginia
Motorsports Park.
Motorsports Park.
Don't make. Okay, you can make fun of me.
Yeah.
I wrote VPM instead of VMP for whatever reason. I've written.
Should
VMP
be used to
for
it
years.
by now.
Yeah, I've written it for years. I've gone there before. So, okay, and then also this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Yep, Saturday and Sunday it will be No Prep Mania 5.0 at Tad and Jim's Dragway in Magnolia. And then about 2 weeks from now, I'm back out on the road again. Maybe I'll drag Chad out with me, not sure yet.
Yeah.
We're heading to the North Iowa Nationals in Rockwell, Iowa. So just south of Rochester, Minnesota, about an hour or so, I think, south of there. And the north part of Iowa. Beautiful country out there.
So another big one. Is it as big as Tomah, Wisconsin's tractor pull? Or
It's not quite as big. It's a few less divisions.
Okay.
But still a very well-attended poll, right. And it's really unique there. Just you get the home crowd or the hometown sense there, and good country people to work with, and great concessions. They make all their own food there.
Oh.
They have an awesome smoked tenderloin pork sandwich. So that's the Fat Guy approved shout out to Rockwell, Iowa for the great food.
Yeah, Josh and I have ate our way through Wisconsin so far. A lot of cheese curds so far.
Gotcha. Yeah. We definitely did that, and we got a little late start. We had to change trucks.
Yeah.
And so we didn't. The original plan was to stop in Chicago for a deep dish, just because. Well, why not? Driving through Chicago, but anyway, we made a quick detour, made our way up here, and found some great food on the way up here. And last night here, they treated all the pullers and sponsors to a great dinner here as well, and a little bit of Budweiser and cheese and all sorts of good stuff.
Half a chicken that they served us, a big portion, so that's always good. Mm-hmm. The highlight might have been the one-man band guy.
Mark Dotson, the one-man band.
Yeah, from Florida. That was interesting, the one-man band.
Mm-hmm. For sure. He's entertaining in small doses.
Yeah.
It was fun time, a good kickoff. So, Chad, I know you're kind of new to the tractor pulling thing. I'm obviously the experienced vet. So what did you think about the tractor pull so far, like coming in here, seeing everything going on? What's your first impressions?
It's quite impressive when you, especially going around the pits and that, seeing all these haulers and the tractors and the trucks and everything. Today everyone's putting some polish on their tractors, making sure they're shining, and it's been a pretty cool experience so far. It's been a while since I've seen an actual tractor pull, so and I was just a small kid, so. But yeah, no, it's been pretty impressive so far.
Yeah, this is definitely a unique one. Here in Tomah, this is actually their 45th anniversary. They didn't get to have one last year. It was supposed to be 45, so now this is officially number 45. And they're just as they kept saying to us last night, they're so happy to be able to have everyone back in town. It's become a big family reunion once again. A lot of people didn't get to see each other last year, or maybe not the whole family all at once. And that's the really nice part about this event here. You pretty well get to see all of the different NTPA classes they have to offer. Just about every one is here. That's on a national scale. Sorry for the noise in the background. They're starting to fire up and get things tuned for tonight.
But yeah, going off what Josh said, definitely the family reunion sense, especially last
Take
night.
a look at our comments real quick while these guys are doing their tuning. Dale says he's on vacation in Newport, Rhode Island. I did get a thumbs up. It's sounding good, so that's great. Scott Day checking in from Springfield, Ohio. Eric says tractor.
Tractor, yep. Eric would have had fun
And
here.
Steve says Screamin' D, which is right behind us. He's right. Yep, we got Screamin' D. Nap Motorsports with their 4-engine unlimited modified. So great. Have everyone here as well. So they are actually doing a press conference in the. So we're actually in front of the hockey building here in the fairgrounds to steal their Wi-Fi and the nice view.
Right.
And inside, they're actually doing their press conference as well. So they actually have a lot of local TV and news come over to cover the event as well. The event actually starts tonight at 7 p.m. We have, let's see here, 6 classes: light pro stock, modified, super stock diesel 4-wheel drive trucks, super stock diesel tractors, 2-wheel drive trucks, and super farms. And if you checked out our over on our Facebook page, you might have seen a picture of a super farm with a Hot Shots logo on it.
Yeah, it looked real sharp in Hot Shots color. So
Yeah, that's one of our sponsored drivers, Chris Weininger. He calls it JD Hog. Brand new, rebranded tractor this year, and glad to have Chris on board with us. We look forward to seeing what we can do together in this relationship. Chris is an up-and-coming puller in the association. He's been pulling for a few years now, but he's got some new horsepower under the hood, and he took it to the dyno with our oil and found some great horsepower gains, and just was real excited to see what we can do together. So looking forward to see how he does tonight. He's Toma here is known for being a power track, and the first pull of the year was not quite a power track, so he said he'd really looking forward to see what he can do on a track that's known for taking the power really well. Like I said, it starts tonight, 7 o'clock, and then Friday at noon and 7, and Saturday again, noon and 7 p.m. And if you're not here in person, you can also watch it online at ntpa.tv. They actually live stream pay-per-view the event as well. And you got to see the setup that a little bit, didn't you, last night as we were moving stuff around?
I did, yeah. Setting up for the broadcast and that. So, a lot of hard work goes into that.
Are you going to sneak away and check it out? Because you're like me, you're kind of a broadcast nerd to an extent.
I might, yeah. I might check and see what's going on and seeing their setup.
Chad Hyland wants to know how's the spotted cow.
It was very good. Still have some left, so.
And I think we're going to have to restock before we go home.
Yeah, probably have to pick up another case on the way home, so bring that back home to Ohio. So.
And I think we're going to smuggle some cheese curds home. I've already got a few packs ahead.
Yeah. Already almost went through 1 pack, so.
Yeah. Well, when in Rome.
Right. You drink spotted cow and eat cheese curds, so.
Right. Got Tyler checking in from California. He says, great, good products. Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah.
Let's do our giveaway. That way we got a little bit of time
Right.
as we for that person to chime in. So our winner this week, winning Diesel Extreme is?
Yeah, winning some Diesel Extreme is Krevs 85. That's KREEVES 85 at something.com or org or whatever.
Yeah, so if you're on here, let us know in the comments. We'll get you hooked up with some extra swag as well. I believe we got a couple more specials still going on. I believe they actually end this weekend. I need to double check on the date. I didn't have time. I apologize beforehand, but over at O'Reilly Auto Parts, we got Diesel Extreme and FR3. Both are $3 off. Mm-hmm. And I believe that's through the 26th Saturday. And then also at Tractor Supply, they have EDT on sale as well, $3 off. They're their regular price. So check out those sales if you'd like to stock up on some specials.
Yeah, and I know they've been flying off the shelf at O'Reilly in Toma, Wisconsin. The Diesel Extreme went in there when we got here, and they had a pretty good amount, and then went in there later, and there's like 2 or 3 gone. So just in the short amount of time
there was only one left when I walked in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I probably walked in after you did, but there was one left. One FR3 and like 2 stick shifts.
Yeah, and they're
and maybe 2 or 3 EDTs, not much.
Yeah, no, their shelves were full when we went in there that morning. So,
yeah, shout out to James, the assistant manager over there. He says how much he loves our products and recommends them. Thanks, James, for all your support and helping us as well. And actually, James is a real cool guy who found out about some of his project cars as well. And he's working on a Harley right now. And we introduced him to what FR3 might be able to do with him for his Harley there. So, again, great. For Friday at noon, we'll have 4-wheel drive trucks, modifieds, light pro stock tractors, light super stock tractors, super stock diesel 4-wheel drive trucks again, and super semis.
Yeah, so not a good amount of classes going Friday.
How much does a semi weigh? How much are they allowed to weigh, Chad? Do you remember?
I don't.
You don't? You're failing the test,
Failed,
man.
yeah.
20,000 pounds.
Okay. 20,000 pounds they can weigh. All right.
What was our maximum track distance for this weekend?
350
You got it. You remembered.
with the fireproof hay bales at the end.
No, that's not here. That was a different story.
Oh, okay.
That was a different story, a different place. No, they have water barrels at the end. Water barrels and then concrete barricades. So water barrel to help. So in case a tractor or something would get loose, at the end of the track, they actually put up water barrels, a couple lines of them, filled with water to help cushion and slow them down. It's still, it's going to be bad. But this is, your best case. It's kind of like the safer barrier in NASCAR.
Right.
It's the same concept, but they do it with water barrels and then concrete blocks. And actually, at the end of the track, no one's allowed to stand whatsoever. So that's one of the safety rules they have here. And what you were referring to is actually, I should have pulled up the video over the other weekend in, I believe it was Wasion, Ohio. They had a tractor. The hitch actually broke in half. It doesn't happen very often. And it was a jet turbine tractor.
Ah.
And what was really unique was it did like it's supposed to do. It shut off. It slowly went down the track, but it shut off in a controlled manner.
Huh. Yeah. A lot of safety with especially NTPA, kind of putting the safety out there for, other as well. So
Yeah, you're right. Definitely the leader when it comes to safety in the industry. Kind of the gold standard, you might say. We were some of the tech officials went out to dinner with us, and they were talking about stuff. And I think you were kind of really amazed about all the different things they look at, and they were talking about.
Yeah, like you can't tie down your vehicle or tractor with the hitch. That's a no-no.
Right. Because the reason behind it's actually the fatigue, and that's actually one thing they think might have happened to this tractor was it probably was tied down at one point using the hitch because of how it broke and where it broke. Yeah,
which makes sense, but something that you won't even think about.
Yeah, and a lot of people, well, that's a stupid rule, and then you see something like this happen.
Right.
And go, oh, maybe
There
it
you
wasn't
go.
such a stupid rule, but
Yeah, so we got Saturday, wrapping it up.
right. Wrap up on Saturday. It used to be Sunday.
Ah,
Back in the day, back in the day, way back over there in the corner. Where, actually, it wasn't that long ago. So noon is Super Farm, Light Unlimited, which is a 2-engine modified, pretty much whatever they want. Super stock diesel tractors, light pro stock tractors. That's the some people call them the 4.1 class, so the 4.1 inch turbocharger, and 2-wheel drive trucks again. And then wrap up Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pro stock tractors. So those are the big 6-inch turbochargers. Diesel 680 cubic inch, 10,000 pound tractors. Heaviest of the tractor classes. Light super stock, which is 6,200 pounds or 65. I need to remember. You know, I'm a little rusty.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I don't remember all this stuff off the top of my head all the time. But that's a really unique class. It's limited to 540 cubic inch, and most of them run on alcohol, and a lot of them are 3 turbochargers as well.
Wow.
On alcohol. So convert a diesel engine over to alcohol, add spark plugs, and make it work. 4-wheel drive trucks. Those are 650 cubic inch naturally aspirated trucks. That's what Rob Foster was
Okay,
in.
yeah, I
was
was gonna...
with us. So Rob Foster, Simply Red, a shout out to him as well for coming out to the O'Reillys here on Tuesday with us and hanging out all day and signing autograph cards for the kids, and just a great guy to work with, and glad that he could help us out, and glad that we're able to help him out a little bit as well. So he's actually trying out FR3 and all the gear cases this season.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how it does. He's noticing some difference already.
Oh, good.
And then the modified minis, that's 2,050 pounds with a blown V8 in front of your legs. You've seen a couple of those hanging out.
Yeah. Yep.
And end the night with the 20,000 pound super semis.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Got the big boys basically.
Out of all do you have a favorite, or is it hard to? It's like picking your favorite child or something.
It is to an extent. I'm still a fan of the super stock diesel tractor. Mm-hmm. I love the sound of it when they spool up. It's just got its own unique sound that nothing else does.
Yeah.
So if I had all the money in the world, Chris, and you want to sponsor it, super stock diesel tractor and hot shots, we'll do it.
Yeah.
It would have to be a really unique looking one. It'd have to be black because I like red, but that doesn't quite go with the hot shots thing. So.
No.
But it'd be a red branded, black. Yeah.
Make it work.
Would make it work. Kind of like Chris's. His is a green brand though.
Yeah.
He's a John Deere guy, and actually a really nice John Deere. It's a 6030, so it's a very classic model. And but he, like I said, it's black. It's beautiful. Got Brett here. The cetane rating of the diesel fuel I run is 45. Should I still be using an additive for on-highway purposes? That's actually a really good question. So answer is yes, because there's still a lot we can add, even if we're not going to get a lot of cetane boost. So the higher that cetane rating, the more complete you can burn your fuel. The more you burn the fuel, less emissions and regen issues. Also, we're going to add lubricity by using like EDT with it, which is just key in keeping these fuel system components working and in order. Also, got the moisture and corrosion inhibitor. The water is a dispersant, so we're going to get the water, drop it down, let the fuel and water separator take care of that. Storage and stability. I think I covered all 6 of them without using my fingers, but again, we're still adding lots to the table. And if you just want lubricity, we do offer LX4 as well. So something to think about if you run more of a premium diesel there. 45 sounds like it's coming from a premium source. Again, we never know where that cetane number actually is. It's supposed to be a minimum guaranteed 45, but sometimes it's not. To me, it's just an ounce of protection or ounce of prevention to help. That's why we like to see you run that fuel additive, even if you're using a premium diesel. And maybe you should look at cost-wise. You might be better off. EDT usually runs 3 cents a gallon or so treated, where premium fuel usually runs you 5 cents plus. You can save some money there as well. But I've never wanted to skimp on fuel quality. So if you want to use a premium and then still add an EDT on top, it'd definitely be helpful to just make sure we're getting the best quality diesel into your truck.
Right. So Josh, people can see it in the background here. I think they can.
Yeah, they can a little bit.
You tell us about this one. What class tractor is this?
Okay, so that's unlimited modified. So he's got 4 Hemi engines. I believe they're 557s. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember who builds his engines for him. And then he actually has screw chargers on top. So there's 2 kinds of blowers: a screw charger and a regular rotary charger. And most people know of most engines, at least in polling run, what we call a 1471 charger, which is a regular rotary type charger. And it's measured by the length of the case. It's how they actually come up with these measurements. And they originally actually came from the Detroit diesels when they had chargers on those, is how the supercharger got started. And of course, now in diesel, turbocharged is the primary way of adding some air into the system. But this is the, you might say, the extreme version of a blower. And a screw type blower runs on an overdrive system. And it's what they call it a screw actually means that there's a twist in the fins on the blower itself. And that screw type action is a really efficient way to move air. Chuck's won 4 championships. I had to try to remember what it was in the unlimited class. That was Ken Veeney's Funny Farmall tractor before that, and it won championships in both modified and unlimited before Chuck bought it and started redoing it into his. He's got a very unique paint job. Probably hard to see. I wish I had better zoom on the camera, but it's actually. So Ken Veeney was always a Farmall guy, Funny Farmall. It looked like a Farmall on the front, like he had a Farmall grill on the front. Well, Chuck changed it up, and he's a deer guy. So he's got the deer, the green, coming across the red. So it's kind of a shout out to Ken's legacy as well. And Ken's got a Mini now. So he's getting up there in age a little bit, and he says it's a little easier for him and his wife to take care of one engine and a smaller tractor. So that's what they do. So they have fun, come with us, and on the circuit with a Mini now, and Chuck's got the big unlimited. So it's interesting to see that. We got actually a light Pro Stock back behind that. I'm not sure if we can see the green one. I'm probably right in the way. Yeah, I was right in the way. Of course, I'm right in the way. That's a light Pro Stock. That was originally a Pro Stock tractor, and they introduced what we called light Pro Stocks as well. And what that is they're limited to 540 cubic inch and a charger of, there's now a limit. It used to be no limit on the size of the charger. I did put a small limit on the charger to keep it manageable and try to keep the cost of the class down as well. It looks like our press conference is getting over, so hopefully our guest here, Greg Randall with NTPA, he's actually the executive director, is going to be joining us shortly, and we can talk to him as well. Try and see what's going on here in the comment world. Sorry, it's a little hard to keep up with everything on the road here. Our mobile kit's working out pretty well.
It is.
This is actually the Steve Summers kit. So when he's on the road, he's going to be able to have all this nice stuff. And but again, we're testing it out a little bit, see how it works. And so far, so good. A little bit of tweaks here and there, but overall, I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, Josh, you just put this together, last week or so?
Yeah, everything came in last Monday.
And it's just impressive that we're actually coming to you all live from the road. That, one, we have internet, and 2, power. So it's, I think we're pretty happy how this has turned out. So
yeah, and we knew this was going to be a little bit shorter Facebook Live being from the road, but glad you guys are joining us. And Rachel says hello.
Oh, hey. So, but one thing, it's kind of neat, just walking around the pits and driving through, is seeing like the family aspect. Something I wish my grandpa had a tractor to pull, and I got to hang out with him all summer long. So that's something that I see, the kids around.
It absolutely is. That's a hard thing for people to understand how much of a family sport it
Yeah.
is. So last night, like I said, it was kind of like a reunion, everyone getting back together. But you're right. There's 3-4 generations here. I was working on something one day, and I realized he was a 4th generation driver coming up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And there's 3 of them still doing it at that point. So that was very, very cool to say. There's 3 generations right here driving still, actively involved.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of these guys come from. They are been, in and out of or doing this all their lives. It's what they know to do in the summertime.
Yeah.
Their fun, their outlet, their release.
Yep.
You think we should go live from some other places throughout the summer? Since we got the
I think we
road
should.
kit now?
I think when you're in Iowa.
I actually know I can because I know where the internet's at there.
Okay.
As the
That's-
NTPA streaming guy, I know where
Yeah,
internet lies
that
in a
is-
lot of locations across the vast open country.
That is one plus of having you. You still remember Wi-Fi passwords to get into places.
Yes.
So that is one plus. When we go live, especially when we go, with NTPA to places. Yeah. Bowling Green. I mean.
Yeah, that one might be a little more difficult, just because of. Well, they start pretty early Thursday.
Okay.
It's busy.
Yeah.
Bowling Green's busy. It's been busy here. Well, we didn't even get set up. We already had people come talk to us.
Right.
So, and then we get, welcomely, I should say, sidetracked people talking to us as well. And
yeah.
It's like, okay, got to get going. Got stuff to do, but glad to talk to you, everyone.
That's, one thing, around the fairgrounds here with Josh, it's like the ex-mayor, I guess. Everyone's stopping to say hi and seeing how he's doing, and which is really cool to see,
And a lot of them also wondering about how our products are doing, too.
Yes.
They wanted to, you didn't catch it, but I was over talking to someone right before I got back here for the interview, and he says sales picked up since, joining on board with us, with NTPA. Well, we've seen little ticks and things that we can, accredit to it. So, and we know it's going to be a fun relationship as well.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you picked up on it yet or not, but everyone's willing to help us too. No matter, just try to just a little, whatever they can do to help make things work. That's all.
Right. Well, it does help one as your brother, so. But no, like we had truck problems.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
One day.
Yep.
And, someone came and helped us and gave us a jump. And so, yeah, just like that.
Mm-hmm. The real neat thing about Toma here, unlike a lot of locations, is the pits are actually open to the public. You don't need a ticket or anything to go in. So if you live anywhere close to Toma, Wisconsin, that's where 90 and 94 divide on the western side of the state, just past Madison. I shouldn't say just past Madison, but past Madison. You can come to the fairgrounds right here. It's actually called Toma Recreational Park, and check out all the vehicles on display.
This is probably one of the nicest fairgrounds I've ever been to. And I can tell you it's the only fairgrounds I've ever been to that has a hockey rink at their fairgrounds too. So you know that you're in Wisconsin.
Yes. You are right. It's very beautiful grounds. They do a lot of improvements around here. I've seen a lot of it change over the years, being here for 12 years or so. But it is nice to see they reinvest back into the facility, and they got some really nice places for people to come into. And we got the hockey building is actually where we eat some meals at and stuff. A real nice place for everyone to come sit down and gather and be able to relax together as well.
Yeah, I wish the ice was down, so when it gets hot, I could come in here and take a nap on the ice and cool down.
But it is nice. The lobby's nice and air conditioned.
It is.
So if you do need a couple-minute breather, it's a nice place to go.
Right.
I'm not sure if Greg's going to be able to make it for us.
All right.
I know he said he would try to. I understand.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes the press conferences go long. They must have got to through the first part of it. I've seen a wave of people come out. There's probably people inside still doing interviews and stuff. And I don't want to just keep rambling just to ramble.
Wait. We might have something here.
Geez, just as I said.
Yeah.
I actually got Kyle chimed in real quick. What's up, fellas? We're traveling through the mountains on our way to VMP. The mobile setup seems to be working good, he says. So
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, I'll step aside, and Greg, you can step in here.
Thanks so much. How's everybody doing today?
We're doing great. You know, we got, actually, did you look how many people are watching us even? We got 37,000 people or 68,000 people watching us.
That's fantastic. Glad to hear everybody's out there, and we're getting ready for a great weekend up here at Recreation Park, Tomah, Wisconsin.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about the event history overall. We're at 45 years. We kind of talked a little bit about it, but maybe your perspective of what this event is different from maybe your typical tractor pull or your typical fair pull even.
Yeah, we just came from the press conference. They always have a media situation with 3 competitors, and it is true. It's been true since the first year I was here in 1987. It's true today. It's all the local involvement, and that's the city officials. That's all the volunteers that come out and spend really a whole week out here getting things ready to go. And they mentioned in the press conference the hockey building here. It's built off of being able to have all those years of tractor pulling. And the pullers, from their standpoint, Tomah has a rich history because it has those 45 consecutive years. It pulls about every division that we offer. And with that comes a lot of prestige. It's really, even though we've had a few events, a lot of people consider this really the start of our summer season.
Absolutely right. And I was saying how it felt like a big family reunion last night at our kickoff dinner, how everyone just got to see each other maybe for almost 2 years even.
Yeah, I was just talking to Nancy Vandermeer, who's on the state legislature. But when I started in 1990, taking the old NTPA scoreboard around, I had to set up at Vandermeer Chevrolet, and she was, she says, I can't believe we've known each other for 31 years. And absolutely, so it is. You see people, every year. And last year, I said we hit pause in 2020. Now we push play for 2021. And what a great place to play.
So any new exciting things for 2021 for NTPA?
Well, I think the biggest thing is we're being able to get out here and do this. I mean, I think that's the most exciting thing. It's really weird. We printed a supplement to the rule book. We just changed just a few things. So a lot of the things that we put into effect in 2019, like a maximum track length of 350 feet, we hardly got to use last year. We used it in Rockwell and a couple other places. We only had 4 summer events during this pandemic situation. There's some new equipment out there. Billy Beers will have a new 5-engine unlimited. And there's some other tweaks out there that I've seen. So there's a lot of excitement that way. So it's kind of seeing the unveiling of some of these new pieces of equipment. And just the start of the point series, you just never know. I was down in Atwood, Tennessee, and Chris Whitinger has that new JD Hog set up, and he's actually sponsored by Hot Shot Secret. And I said, somebody got some horsepower over the winter, and we got talking a little bit. So those type of things, you see guys start to step up and do some things. It's really cool. So you just never know what to expect. Expect the unexpected, that type of thing. It's interesting to see how this is impacted through, help wanted signs everywhere, right? Everywhere you go in the country. And if that causes some of our pullers, they can't leave quite as early as they normally do, those type of things. So it'll be interesting. This will be a first indicator in my mind, too, to see where some of that lies, But from everything that I can tell, it's going to be, very good numbers and a great show.
And I understand Case IH has got a contest as well, and I thought it'd be a good place to shout out for those guys as well,
Yeah, it's really kind of developed with them. And, again, that's something we didn't get to do last year. There's a couple grand prizes. One is the Enderley pull-off. I believe it's 2 folks with a guest, pretty much the expenses paid type of deal. And then Case is doing their Racine experience. That's going to be scheduled later in the fall. They're going to announce when that time will be on August 1st. But if you go to ntpaypool.com/contest, everything's there. We got weekly winners. We'll have monthly winners. We got merchandise. We got video, DVDs type things. We got all kinds of things we're going to be rolling out here this weekend. So any and everybody can go there and register. It won't take you very long. And it's a good opportunity to win some nice prizes.
Excellent, Greg. Anything else you would like to add for us?
Just we're every Tuesday night, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on RFD TV. And again, you can go to ntpa.tv. Is that correct?
You got it.
Because when you were with us, it was I finally got that right now. ntpa.tv. You can watch our live stream pay-per-view, and if you can't come here in person, you'll want to check that out. And it's just like being here. It really is, with the multiple video angles and so forth. So a lot of things out there that the fans can enjoy if they can't make it out. But we hope to see all of you at a pull soon. So come on out, and we appreciate Hot Shot Secrets and everything they do.
Absolutely, Greg. Well, thanks for stopping by real quick. I know you guys are really busy. Get ready for this afternoon or this evening session.
Yes.
You did just a couple short hours.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate it, Josh. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it. Take care.
I think that's about going to wrap us up for the afternoon. Just want to check one more time on everything going on. James Bruce chiming in. Look at that horsepower. I bet there's more horsepower here than there is in an NASCAR event. I'm going to even bet an NHRA event when you start adding up all the multiple vehicles here. There's quite a bit of horsepower. I know on that tractor they figure at somewhere over 15,000 horsepower. I don't know. And I'm sure it's probably even more. I think sometimes they go a little conservative.
Right.
On that stuff. So, well.
Yeah.
Hope everyone can either make it out here for the weekend, see us. If you're not here, check out Kyle over at Virginia Motorsports Park starting tomorrow as well. So, ODSS race, a Holly Rock Custom Summer Showdown number 2 over at Virginia Motorsports Park. So we're on the East Coast. We're hitting the upper Midwest right now, and just glad that we could come here live and get the first run of the bugs out of the system. So sounds like everything went pretty well overall. We did have a couple little things and some things we made notes of as well. But overall, really happy with everything going on, and glad that we could come here live. We'll see you guys again next week at 1:30 Eastern Time back at the studio at Hot Shot Secret.
Yeah. See you later, everyone.
Have a great weekend.